Hello YouTubers, beer geeks, and beer hounds alike. Bill here. We're going to do a beer review. This one is Ironfire Brewing Company. This is 6 Killer Stout. Says 60 IBUs and 6% alcohol by volume. Stout brewed with hazelnut and coffee. Stout brewed with 6 types of malt, 6 types of hop, and fresh hazelnut. Coffee roasted the night before we brew by our friends at San Diego Coffee Company. Brewed and canned by Ironfire Brewing Company Incorporated. And they are from Temecula, California. That's kind of cool because I used to be a Paris Panther. I used to live right next to Temecula out there in Riverside. So cool, kind of like the local guys here. This is what the can looks like, and the can looks pretty killer, I must say. That is a groovy can. Alright, I do not see any date on here, so I don't know how old this is, but it's a 6% stout. It probably will hold pretty good. I haven't really had a problem with stouts as far as like age goes. I've never had this before, but I've seen it, but never grabbed it until now. Let's get it cracked open here and see what we got. Let's get aggressive on this. Yeah. Killer stout. We'll see about that. Right. What's it? Stout. Ironfire Brewing. I don't recall ever doing any of their beers. Ironfire Brewing Company. I don't recall doing their beers. So this is a first, I think, for these guys. So we got a monster frothy creamy head, tan color, big bubbles popping up, getting all crazy there. Wow, it's pretty dark. See if you can see any. There we go. It's a little bit of brown light there with a little rubiness in there. Yep. Pretty dark though. Barely see the light through it. Barely see it there. Right there. Okay, so that's pretty black. Alright. Alright, let's get an aroma on this puppy. Right up front, I'm getting milk chocolate and some coffee notes. I'm getting the pecan. It's about what I got. Let's get a hit. Cheers. Taste follows the aroma. It's definitely got some hoppiness in there, some hop bitterness. Kind of dancing around with that sweetness of the chocolate note. Definitely tasty. It's a tasty stout. Cheers. Got roasted malts. Almost, well, the hops kind of make it almost like a charred malt, but it's kind of like a hoppiness in there. And then the roasted malts, and then the chocolate, and the slight coffee. This is pretty damn good. Excellent head. I didn't get the hops in the aroma, just the sip. And I really didn't get the roasted malt note in the aroma as well. The aroma was basically the coffee and the chocolate. But when I took the sip, I picked up the roasted malts and the hops. Let's go ahead and swill it here and see if we can pick up anything else. I might even be picking up a slight vanilla note. Pecan is in there, kind of blended in the aroma and the sip. this up a little bit. It's either pecan or kind of like just a general slight nuttiness in there. It's definitely got some kind of nuttiness going on here. It might be pecan though. It's more like a pecan note. I think they mentioned that on here. Hazelnut. That's what I'm picking up. Hazelnut, not pecans. I'm sorry. I knew it was some kind of nut. Again, I'm kind of confused sometimes, but yeah, it's hazelnut. I am picking up the hazelnut. Yep, for sure. The hazelnut's kind of slight though. It's not overpowering the beer. It still kind of tastes like pecans though. A little bit. It's hard to tell if it's hazelnut or pecan, but it is kind of nutty. It's in there, but it's not like, you know, it's not like super prominent. I was trying to warm it up a little here. It's got excellent head retention. I mean, it's pretty light on the ABVs. It's only 6%, so for a 6%er, that's pretty tasty. The hops give it kind of an impression on the sip that it's a little thinner and a little waterier than it actually is, because it kind of takes away from the sweetness. But it's not too shabby. Cheers. Definitely getting that roasted malt now. That's not bad. I got this as a single, Total Wine & More for like $2. Yep, no date. I don't know how old it is, but it's good. It's decent. It's killer. All right, cheers. Yeah, I'm getting the coffee and the hops for sure. And the chocolate and roasted malts. Not too much of the hazelnut. That may have been stronger if I don't know how old this is, but it might be a little bit old, and maybe some of that hazelnut kind of tapered off, and some of the hops maybe even too. I'm not sure. I wouldn't know. There's no date on it anywhere to be found. I'll double check. Nope. Couldn't tell you how old this is. So, who knows? But it's still decent, even if it is older. It's still decent. It is a little thin, a little bit watery. It is a little thin, but it's got some decent flavors. For the most part, the flavors are like hops, roasted malt, and some coffee. And then the chocolate. But coffee, like hops, and roasted malts for the most part in the aroma and the sip. I got a feeling this is old, but it's still decent. But I bet when this is fresh, I bet it's a much better beer. Not bad. A little thin, a little watery, but not bad. For 6%, it's not bad. On a scale of 1 to 5 stars, I'll give this puppy 4 stars out of 5. It's pretty good. Not bad. I'll have the description in the description section at the bottom of the video there, and we'll wrap this up. All right, everybody. We'll catch you later. See ya.